adventurers. So in this video we're going to do a little bit of a circle time. Okay, so let's start by pulling a silly face, moving your cheeks around. Can you do? Can you pull an angry face? And can you show me a happy face? And sit up nice and tall so I know you're ready to learn. Okay, great job, adventurers. Now, let's start our circle time by waving hello to everyone. Hello. And let's sing our good morning song. Good morning to you. Say how you do. Good morning to you with a dippity-doo. So come on, friends, join in the fun. Let's get together with a happy song. Doodly doo 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 doodly doodly doo 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 doo. Faster. Doodly doo 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 doodly doodly doo 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 doo. Slower. Doodly doo 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 doodly doodly doo 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 doo. Yeah! Fantastic, adventurers. Give yourself a big clap. Okay, now I think we should start our circle time together by having a look at some prepositions, because we've not done them for a while, have we? Okay, now I want you to go and find something and show me that it is on something. Okay, so the pen is on the wallet. Okay, so you've got 15 seconds to go and find something and show me something that is on something else. Are you ready? 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, are you showing me? Fantastic. Now, I want you to find something that is next to. Okay, so this time you've only got 10 seconds. Go, 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 go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, so the crayons are next to the wallet. Okay, now who can tell me what this would be? So the wallet is below, under the crayons. Okay, and what about this one? Where is the wallet? It is behind the crayons. Very good. Okay, then last one. I want you to go and find me something that is above something else. So the wallet is above the crayons. Okay, you've got 7 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Did we manage to find it in time? Okay, very good. Give yourself a big clap. Okay, now I think we should sing some songs. Okay, and then we're going to read a story. Okay, so are we ready? What song shall we sing? I think 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, knock on the door. 5, 6, pick up sticks. 7, 8, close the gates. 9, 10, a big fat hen. Ba 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 ba. Can I hear your hen sound? Ba 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 ba. Fantastic. Now, I think we should draw a kitchen. Okay. So I want you to go and quickly get a piece of paper and some crayons. Okay, I think we should draw some animals. Okay, now who can tell me what this is? What animal is this? Begins with a F. Yes, fantastic. We've got an elephant. And what sound does an elephant make? Ah! Okay, so I want you to try and draw an elephant. Okay, so I want you to draw a circle for its face, some oval shapes for the ears, and a big trunk, and some eyes and tusk. just use lots of different circles. So I want you to try and draw these two animals for me. Okay, and I can't wait to see your elephant and your ant. Okay, now let's read our story. Okay, so this story, adventurers, is about Grandad's farm. So the story is about Grandad's farm. So the story is on a farm. I'm very excited. Are we ready? The bus rattled along the winding country roads, past green fields and Tumbleton town stone walls. Jazz was visiting her granddad's farm. The long summer holiday meant that she had lots of free time and she was always happy to help. The farm was so much more exciting than her boring bedroom. Can we see Jazz? Jazz rang the bus bell when she could see the familiar shape of Grandad's barn. She thanked the bus driver and set off down the dirt track. Already she could hear the rumbling sounds of the old red tractor. Grandad always started work on the farm early. What animals can you see, sailors? Which animals are on the farm? I can see a pig. Oink, oink. I can see a cow. Moo. I can see some ducks. Quack, quack. And I can see a hen. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Good job. Jazz, shouted Grandad over the roar of the engine. I'm so glad you're here. Grandma is in town this morning, so I need your help. Jazz smiled up at her Grandad, her boots sinking into the soft ground. Ready for sowing seeds? I'll get straight to work. As usual, Grandad had pinned a list of jobs to the barn door for Jazz. She loved some of the jobs, like collecting the eggs from the chicken co-op, but wasn't so keen on mucking out the smelly pigs. But all of the jobs had to be done, and Grandad couldn't possibly do it all by himself. After fetching a basket from the kitchen, Jazz made her way to the chicken co-op. The chicken pecked at the corn on the dusty ground and clucked happily to each other. Jazz calmly lifted the wooden roof of the co-op and began to gently collect the warm, speckled eggs from the hay. Grandad sold the eggs at his farm shop along with milk, vegetables and meat from the animals. Job done, Jazz said, as she peered at the dozen eggs in her basket. The next job was not the highlight of Jazz's day. She needed to clean out the pig shelter. Luckily, Grandad raised free-range animals, which meant they had lots of outside space to roam around in. The pigs were out in the field, so Jazz could clean up their poo in peace. Jazz piled the dung into an empty wheelbarrow. She knew her Grandad would use this as a natural fertilizer to help the vegetables and crops grow. Job done, puffed Jazz, wiping the sweat from her brow. Next on the list was feeding the cows in the field. Grandad had a herd of Friesian cows with black and white splotches all over their hides. The cow made the tastiest milk for Grandad to sell. Mooing loudly, they trotted towards Jazz as she shook a bucket of sugar beets, the cow's favourite treats. Job done, smiled Jazz, swinging the empty bucket as the cows munched and crunched noisily. Jazz's tummy grumbled loudly. One more job to do before lunch. Jazz opened the door of the huge glass greenhouse, her nose was instantly filled with a delicious earthy smell. Bright red and yellow tomatoes hung from leafy plants like Christmas decorations. It was so warm in the greenhouse. The tomatoes grew best in the warmth. Jazz flicked a switch and special sprinklers in the ceiling wired into action, watering the tomatoes for her. Grandad had lots of special equipment on the farm to speed up jobs, like the cultivator, which the tractor pulled through the ground to make neat rows for planting crops and vegetables. Job done, grinned Jazz as she headed towards the kitchen. Ah, the last job on the list, said Jazz. She could see through the window that Grandad had almost finished cultivating the field, soon to be planted with beetroots. Grandad would be ready for some lunch after all that hard work. Carefully, Jazz prepared a delicious meal of egg, tomato sandwiches and a glass each of ice-cold milk. Jazz smiled, thinking about where each item had come from. The chickens had laid the tasty eggs. The pigs had made the fertilizer for the tomatoes from the greenhouse, and the cows had made the fresh milk. Job done, exclaimed Jazz, balancing a tray as she headed towards the field. Jazz and Grandad sat in the old red tractor, munching on their sandwiches and gulping down the refreshing milk. They turned their heads at the sound of the bus bell ringing. Grandma was back from her weekly trip to town. Laden with shopping bags, the farm provided them with lots of different foods, but not everything they needed, like toiletries and cleaning products for the house. You've worked hard this morning, Jazz. Thank you so much for your help, Grandad said, ruffling Jazz's hair. Would you like to ride in the tractor with me for the rest of the day? Yes, please. Being Jazz excitedly, she loved helping on the farm, but she loved spending time with Grandad even more. Fantastic listening, well done.